Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello people and welcome to Footy Judgment. There's no cooking today or anything. We're not cooking anyone. There's no cooking. This is Footy Judgment. There's no cooking. There is no Liverpool back-to-back losses. They go away to Stamford Bridge. If they don't win, it's not going to be a 3-game crisis. It's not going to be a crisis. There's not going to be Slot out today. We got Tom Little, one of the most logical Liverpool fans, of course. Not as arrogant as the others, of course. Thinks logically, absolutely, like critical thinking about how to solve Liverpool problems. But again, Liverpool fans, some of them were so arrogant that they told us that everything will click. And I fell for it. When you sign Isak, when you sign Ekitike, Wirtz, Kirkes, Frimpong, you have Salah, Van Dijk, Konate, Alisson, we are expecting better. When you have one of the best managers in the league, as they told us, you cannot question the manager. Don't be like Man City fans when they question the manager. The manager won you the league title in his first year, so you don't have to question your manager. Chelsea get a win, 1-0 win. Again is Benfica, again is Jose Mourinho. Good win, clean sheet. What an absolute shit show from Chelsea yesterday. Garnacho and Gittins. I cannot pick which one is worse, to be honest with you. Charlie was there in the stadium, and he can tell you all about it. It was a shit show for Chelsea. However, the win is a win. 1-0 is 1-0. They did the Arsenal, which is you don't have to perform well to win 1-0. So they did that. On goal, it doesn't matter. They did their Arsenal. Man City playing the champs. A lot of people, actually, I was listening yesterday to the Guardian podcast, and a lot of people think that City clicked into gear and they're coming forward trying to, Nadim Onoa was talking about this. I think the other day, Redknapp was talking about City clicked, and a lot of people. And Arsenal, the team that are built for the Champions League, are actually right there. So hit that like button, guys, if you're here. Subscribe to the channel. All the guys, channels in the description. Of course, you know the regulars, Mr. Tom Little, who is here on Don Hussam, on Kopish TV, on the Football Terrace as well, and his channel as well. Of course, Tom Little, Blue Brothers, CFC Blue Brothers. Of course, Charlie's channel, who's doing fantastic work covering Chelsea, and actually, he's actually everywhere now on Dan Potts, on Savage channel, and everywhere. And we got Dio Banter on the pitch, of course, who's supporting us. And we got a new Man City fan for you guys. Dylan, how are you doing, my man? Just I'm going to start with you because none of us have worked with you before, actually.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I didn't like the little part then about City, about blaming the manager, but I got to hold my hands up. I'm new, but I can be feisty, man. I can be feisty. Don't worry.
Yeah. Big up, guys. We got that. Where do we start with that, actually, quickly? We'll start with Chelsea. There's not a lot to say about the game, other than it's a win for Chelsea yesterday. 1-0 win. Expected and predicted. He changed a lot on the lineups. Is that you back on track playing Liverpool in the weekend? Because a lot of people started saying that it's a kind of a crisis for Chelsea.
Mo, like if you lose a couple of games at Chelsea, it's always suddenly a crisis. Look, we hadn't started the season particularly well. We've got to be honest with the fixtures that we've had in the first 6. To only have 2 wins in the league is not good enough, and we're sort of masters of our own downfall against Man United and Brighton. But this game last night, look, nothing really to say about it in terms of the performance wasn't particularly good. We didn't play that well, but luckily for us, Benfica lacked real quality in the final third. So the chances they did create, they weren't able to stick them away. And obviously a positive to keep a clean sheet, given how many goals we've been conceding. And that was the most important thing. Obviously, you've got to respond from match day 1. We lost to Munich. So, yeah, look, 3 points on the board. We're up and running in a Champions League. And it's just nice to kind of stop the rot after back-to-back defeats in the league. But other than that, I don't think anyone played amazingly. Obviously, the usual suspects were decent. Pedro Neto had a very good game. Caicedo was good in the middle of the park.
Bro, he's fucking amazing. To be honest,
bro, mate, he's unbelievable.
Bro, I'm seriously, bro. I can't get the people that still want to criticize him. Like, just what are you doing?
Like, honestly,
fantastic.
I'm not just saying this. I can't remember the last time he had a bad game.
The funny thing, Mo. Here's the thing about Chelsea that worries me. I see the same indiscipline issue that Arsenal had last season. That will be your downfall this season. These red cards, I don't care whether it's the referee, whether it's the player, whether it's a mistake. I just call everything indiscipline. Once you get a red card, as far as I'm concerned, you are indisciplined. It could be the manager selecting you. It could be your behavior, your attitude, whatever. Last season, Arsenal did not lose more games than Liverpool. We lost 4. They lost 4. Go check the table.
That's it?
Hold on. No. We drew.
Hold on, that's it? They lost 4 and you lost 4 only?
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Listen, yes, we drew 14, but out of that 14, 6 of them we played with 10 men in discipline. Arsenal played 6 games out of the 14 with 10 men. 10, like this was 6 red cards. Total indiscipline on our side. If we had played those 6 games with 11 men, maybe we give ourselves a better chance. So what I'm saying with Chelsea is, yes, 3 points on the board, but these red cards are not a good sign. Like, you don't want to.
They are the last, right? In the discipline, in the whole of the Premier League.
Yeah, like
we're picking up.
Actually, someone actually told me that they are the lowest in Europe's top 5 leagues in terms of yellow cards accumulated for them.
Well, it's not about accumulation. I'm saying this season, what you don't want to be is the team that plays 4 or 5 games with 10 men and then you lose those games, because it will come back to haunt you. I mean, just looking at the table last season, this is what I looked at and I was like, you know what? If only we had 11 men in those 6 games, maybe and those 6 games, 4 of them, we went on to draw them from winning positions. Those 6 games, out of the 6 we played with 10 men. So we were leading, and because of indiscipline, we ended up drawing those games. If for some reason we kept those wins, that means we only draw 8 games. Liverpool drew 9 games, lost 4.
Yeah, but
so what I'm saying,
you can't use our stats because our stats.
I'm not using. I'm not
beyond the point.
No. Listen, I'm not using your. What I'm trying to explain to the Chelsea fan is, I'm saying, listen, the fact that you're getting red cards consistently in games could come back to haunt you. Is all I'm saying. No, I'm not. Liverpool, great stuff. You won last season. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say, oh, Arsenal could have won the league. No. All I'm saying is, when you start accumulating red cards like that as a team, because you have young players who are, you guys have talent. Mo will tell you last season, what I said about Chelsea was, when Chelsea clicks, the league should be afraid. The talent that you have, the talent pool you have, when they click, people need to be afraid of this league right now, because Chelsea will cook. That I can tell you. With the talent that you have, you've got the Caicedos, you've got the Palmers. Change your back line, change your goalkeeper. Get like top-notch goalkeeper, get like a good back line. If you guys had gone and got what's his name that Arsenal got, the 2 defenders that we got instead of getting what's his name, Garnacho, you probably would be in a better position. But yeah, just try to avoid.
What about so quickly, just before we go, what about the game this weekend? How important that is for Chelsea if they get a win?
It's important for both teams. Like, it's massive. It's big for both teams. Also, look, for us, it's huge. It's Liverpool at home. As the champions come in, you want to head into the international break with a statement when you don't want to sit on a loss for 2 weeks. And look, I'm not sitting here by any stretch saying that like we're favourites for that game or I'm expecting us to win that game. However, both teams, Liverpool are there for the taking if we turn up and play our best, but also we're there for the taking as well. We've made a lot of mistakes. We're not very good defensively. You know, we can be got at. You know, we've been making a lot of errors. So it's one of them where, yes, if we play well, Liverpool are there to be got at, and I think we have got the quality and the players to cause.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
You don't think we're going to create any chances, Mo?
No, you will, but I don't think you do with the two center backs, with Palmer being out, with Delap being out. I don't think you do.
I'm aware of the two centre backs, right?
If the centre backs are there, if the Palmer are there, I would say yes. I don't know. I can't see, like, even though Liverpool are not playing well, and I'm not downplaying Chelsea, but without Palmer, without Delap, with João Pedro on his own, I don't know why I can't see you winning. What quality do you have to win against Liverpool? Yes, Liverpool lost 2 games, but I don't think you have the quality. I don't think so.
I think we can cause some problems. And again, it'll depend if we'll definitely create chances. We'll get opportunities, but it's going to come down to whether we take them and how many mistakes we make at the other end. Because in the last couple of Premier League games, we've been all over the place defensively, and Liverpool will punish us big time if we make anywhere near the amount of errors we've been making in the last couple of games. Look, have we got a better chance than, say, a couple of weeks ago? Sure, because Liverpool have lost a couple of games and there's a few injuries, and that's obviously a positive for us that there's no Alisson. That Mamardashvili, by the way, is not like suddenly terrible, but it's not as good as having Alisson in goal. And Liverpool can, if you go at Liverpool and you take the game to them, you can get at them. But I'm also fully aware that they could easily roll us over. So I think this could be a lot closer than what people think. You know, I think it'll be closer than what many expect.
But you're really comfortable with like Chalobah on centre back. Like...
Well, he's sent off. He's banned for this game anyway. So
he's banned for this game anyway. Well, that's the problem. Tosin has a concussion. Fofana has concussion. Tosin is suspended.
No, Tosin's got calf injury, and Fofana's concussed. Yeah. So look, we'll probably end up playing Badiashile and Badiashile and Achimpong, or
Badiashile and Achimpong.
Why do we focus? Yes, Liverpool. Yes, Chelsea might.
What are you guys? How are you? Achimpong and Hato starting or
Chelsea might come with a backline that yes, we've never seen before. They might be terrible. They might be whatever it is. But let's be honest about it. Liverpool, I've said it from the very beginning of the season. You're forward heavy in your defense as well. You are one calamity. I didn't say injury, so people don't get me wrong. One calamity away from Konate causing you problems. Now you don't have Alisson in goal that saved you against Crystal Palace. They could have been up 4-0 in the first half. Alisson was the only reason that you were in that game. The only reason that you were in that game.
Even yesterday, Alisson saved a couple of one-on-ones in the first half.
So Alisson is the only, like, if you look at your back line, Van Dijk, listen, Van Dijk to me is the best centre-back that I have seen in recent history. If I had to list all the people that I've looked at, even up on the days of Tony Adams, I would give Van Dijk the crown. Like, here you go, right? But you can't leave him alone now at this age. Yes, he's playing very well, but still, he cannot be left alone. Konate is not doing you guys any favor. If Chelsea turn up, you at Stamford Bridge, you have your 12th man with your crowd. I'm not saying Chelsea is better than you, but there are other factors that...
Well, Chelsea's crowd is kind of whack a little bit at the bridge.
That's why I said if they turn up, yeah, they could be whack, but for the very first time, you might see players play out of their skin. We've seen this happen, especially when they themselves are trying to come back from like a rough form of dropping red cards here and there, you know, losing games, finally scraping a win 1-0. They're probably feeling like, you know what, hey, we have to take this game to them. And if Liverpool, for some random reason, make the same mistakes that they've made in the last 2 games, they'll get rolled over. It'll be a nice and easy...
Rolled over is a lot. To be rolled over is...
Listen.
Rolled over is a stretch.
When I say rolled over, let me tell you why I say rolled over. Because they are the champions. They're the current champions. And if you beat them, you roll them over. You're the current champions. You should not be losing. If you really want to retain the title, I look at champions. If and when, and let me use the word, when Arsenal does win the league and they can refer to Arsenal as the previous champions, I would like people to say when we lose 1-0, we got rolled over. You say that to me, I'll take
That's
it.
not what rolled over is, though.
I know what rolled over means. I'm just saying it in the context of champions, Tom. I'm not saying that I'm using that word in the context of champions. Like you are the champion.
Just because you're champion doesn't mean every loss means you get rolled over.
No.
Sometimes you just lose a game without being rolled over.
I am not saying that. Hear me again. I said I'm just using that word in the context of you losing a game at Chelsea to a Chelsea team that you can get at. But because you're not up and running, I will call it a rollover for you. That's what I'm saying. I'm just using that word for lack of a better term. That's what I'm saying. I just use that word.
I don't think it'd be. I mean, we've got massive problems anyway. At the end of the day, Chelsea could play fucking thing 1 and thing 2 from cat in the hat at centre back. When we don't get the ball up to our striker to punish it, our striker gets fucking 3 touches a game. So you might as well play 0 centre backs. Don't play a centre back. Chuck 2 more midfielders on the pitch. So, you'll be fine. You'll be fine because we can't progress the ball. And then I've got people criticising Florian Wirtz and calling out Florian Wirtz when that man has to drop into the positions that fucking Fabinho had to pick up in his heyday to get on the ball. Our left back can't pass forwards. Our right centre back can't pass forwards. Our DMs can't progress the ball unless it's by running, at which point there's no point in Wirtz being on the pitch because they're not going to pass to him. We either have to go back to what happened last season with the 4-3-3, which means Wirtz doesn't play and Isak doesn't play, which means we spent 250 million quid on 2 people that can't play, or we stick with the 4-2-3-1, which I think works, but you have to sit there and suck up the fact that your left back has to sit out. Your DMs, you got to play Curtis Jones or McAllister. And because McAllister's been that shit this season, it's got to be Curtis Jones. Because he's the only one that can pick up the ball off a centre-back and pass it forwards. The rest can't pass it forwards. So it doesn't matter who you have in centre-back. You could play a fucking academy backline. If we play like we have done the past 2 games, we will not pass the ball forwards quick enough to punish you. It's
a little bit. There is a point that I raised last season with you and Hussam and the rest of the Liverpool fans. And I said that last season you played well and everything, but Mohamed Salah was the guy that is doing everything offensively. And the problem is you signed Isak and you signed Wirtz. So I was expecting them, Tom, to at least carry that weight a little bit of him. Now you're coming here. So you spend that money on Isak. And I saw him at Newcastle create his own chances. Pick up the ball on the half space on the left, dribble a couple of past people, and then scoring. However, it looks different this season. Why? Because everyone in the world plays low block against Liverpool, apart from when you play Real Madrid or something like this, or Barcelona or PSG. The problem now, Mohamed Salah is not playing well. He didn't play yesterday, so there is no solution, right? There is no solution. And Florian Wirtz is not doing his job. It is relevant. It's
utterly irrelevant how informal forwards are. It's irrelevant how informal forwards are. They don't get the ball. The ball does not get to our front line.
Yeah, because the midfield doesn't give them the ball. Last season, it was give it to Salah, and Salah will make something happen.
But Salah could do that this year if he got the ball.
Salah
can't do that this year.
Salah had a historic season, Tom. Salah had a historic, the best in the history of the Premier League, guys. The best in the history of the Premier.
Let's not even that's a given. Salah was responsible for 75% of your goals last season. 75% of Liverpool goals.
Can I put you more stat?
Do you understand what that means? 3/4 of your goals that won you the league last season, Mohamed Salah was responsible for. If Salah is not up and running, and the players hold on,
true, but go on.
At the point,
it's not only Tom, but Dayu's right. Can I add context a little bit? Mohamed Salah is not only the first in goals scored and assists in the league last season. He was the first in chances created, like number 1, and I mean number 1. Like
I know. You're telling me things I know. But
he's
not the problem.
But that's what we're saying, though.
I don't think he is the problem. I think the problem is the system last season was so reliant on him unlocking the defenses that now Arne Slot is finding it hard to find the right places for the likes of Wirtz to actually create something.
That would work, Mo, if we were playing the same way as last year. But we're not.
Where do you not play Frimpong? Where'd you
play right back?
They don't know. Right back sometime. Right wing yesterday.
We spent 30 million quid on a third choice right back because he's not. Bradley
because he's not a right back. Tom and me and you did the show.
Yeah, but I was going to say, Mo, like when you.
But that's their way to get the ball forward, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
If you
Liverpool,
put Frimpong on right back and make him a wing back,
yeah,
that's one way to get the ball forward, though. No, so
But, I
then
mean,
there's
no,
excuse to get the ball
because
forward.
I want to
he's
head
on the
Charlie,
ball.
guys.
I was going to quickly say, right, when you, because we swap so many players in the team like every single window, and it is quite disjointing, and it's, you know, it does take time to set in. When you switch a title winning team, right, and you add 4, maybe 5 new starters, 2 new fullbacks, Wirtz, Isak, and you could chuck a Katika in there as well, or whatever. So 4 or 5. Yeah. So you've changed half the back line, and you've changed half of your outfield team from last season. So for me, yeah, Liverpool aren't playing well right now. But it's a surprise that when you change half the outfield team, it's going to take a little bit of time to come together. Obviously, you know, you wouldn't have expected Liverpool to be this bad. But, you know, is it a surprise? Like, Kirk is a massive...
Can I tell you why it's a surprise?
Step up. It's a huge step up for someone like Kirk.
Can I tell you why?
Even the Frimpong is a big step up, you know?
Can I tell you why it's a surprise? When you Liverpool, the reason why Liverpool spend that money, because they didn't want to go through transition of teaching young players or players that are not good or have no experience.
Doesn't mean you're not going to go through a transition, though.
But there's always going to be a transition, though, when you change that many players.
Guys, do you think if Cole Palmer, for example, I'm just giving you an example, you think if Cole Palmer leaves Chelsea and go to Real Madrid or Barcelona for 100 million or 100-something million, people are expecting a transition? Do you think if Phil Foden leaves?
No, because
do you think if Saka leaves? Do you think if Saka leaves, people are?
That's just one player at a time.
Mo, a good example: Cole Palmer leaves Man City, goes to Chelsea, and cooks in the first season. Cole Palmer leaves Man City, goes to Chelsea, and cooks in the first season. My point is,
but that's one man.
No. But what I get that's one man. We have 3-4 new players in our forward line. Arsenal is playing a forward line that we've never played before. Somehow, some way, we at least are getting the job. These players are getting the job done right. No matter what, you can say whether they don't play too well, they don't look good on the eye, blah blah blah. Many teams in this league this season have new forward line. Bournemouth has lost their major forward line and have new people playing.
Bournemouth lost absolutely no one in their front line.
Sorry, Brentford. I meant Brentford. Mbeumo, these guys. But yet they're a difficult team to beat. They're playing. We can't give this excuse to Liverpool all the time. That you have 4 new players.
It's not an excuse.
My point is Man City. You have changed how many players this season? You have new players in your squad, and all of a sudden, after 6-7 games,
they are struggling.
No. I'm saying they were struggling, but they're looking better. They're looking better than they were. Like those players.
No, but I thought about it. I think Charlie's right in one point. I'm thought about it. You can change players here and there, but because the core, which is the midfield, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and McAllister, they were on top of their games last season. The problem is this season, have you started the same midfield back-to-back games, Tom, this season, ever? Not back-to-back. Not back-to-back once.
I'm trying to think.
Not back-to-back once. I think the problem was...
If we put the same midfield against Arsenal and Burnley. I think we did the same midfield, Arsenal and Burnley.
The point is, I think they change a lot in that midfield. And I think Arne Slot is not finding the right combination between players. At least, Charlie, when you say you switch a lot of players, your midfield 3 are known. We all know them. 10 days before the game, if they are fit, we know that it's Palmer, Enzo Caicedo. We know most of the time that is the midfield. Like the core in the midfield. However, by the way, in my opinion, and maybe I'm wrong, price means that I'm buying quality to bypass the transition. That is for me.
Price doesn't mean there's no transition. Price doesn't automatically mean that you should hit the ground from day one. There might be an expectation. It might raise the expectation, but it does. You could buy someone for 10 million and they hit the ground running straight away, or you could get someone for 100 mil and it might take them 4, 5, 6 months.
Ekitike and Isak. Ekitike cost less than Isak, but he's adapted quicker. But I'd still.
Yeah, but Isak didn't have a preseason. Isak looks not fit.
Well, okay, then I'll do Ekitike and Wirtz. Then I'll do Ekitike and Wirtz. But why is that? Because we're asking the strikers to do the same things as they were supposed to do last season. So it's not that big of a change. We didn't play with this type of team last year. Ultimately, I'm not excusing this. We should not. If we fail to win trophies this season, I'm not going to be happy and say, "Oh, it's okay, we're in a transition year." No, it's a transition period. We should be out of transition by November. We should be knowing exactly what we need to do by November, and we should be performing to a higher level. Right now, though, we are trying to fit 6 different new players in and the new system at the same time, and all it's doing. I don't think the system's inherently wrong. I don't think a lot of the new players are bad, but certain things don't mix. This left back that we bought doesn't fit the system because he can't pass forwards. He can't pass forwards. He just passes sideways. He gets the ball and he passes sideways, or he gets the ball and he crosses. He doesn't pass forwards.
Yeah, but
it works.
You know what's crazy? I don't think price determines, like you said, the quality of the player and how they perform, whether they hit the ground running or not. But I think price determines the amount of pressure that you get as a player.
There's so much pressure in Liverpool.
If there's a price tag on your head, and then how you handle that pressure could reflect in the way you actually hit the ground running. So my thing is someone like Florian Wirtz, for example. He's young, he's talented. We've seen this kid play. We know that look, I can say this. I can guarantee you that once he clicks, he's probably going to be the best midfielder in the league. From what I saw him play at Leverkusen, from how I saw him. No, I'm saying if he clicks. Hear what I said. If he clicks.
Well, it took. Havertz stayed years and he never clicked until this moment. He didn't click.
That's why I said if. Mo, the word if means a qualifying thing, which simply means that if it does happen, he can go on to become. If it doesn't happen, then it is what it is. But my point is, the price tag needs to be criticized the same way we criticize Caicedo, the same way we criticize every 100 million plus player. I heard Liverpool fans tell me that you needed to unlock Florian Wirtz with another 125 million pound player, which was Isak. You needed Isak to unlock Wirtz. And now that Isak and Wirtz have played together in a couple of games, we still don't see the unlocking. Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with the way Arne Slot is trying to play this season? Because what I see that Liverpool is doing now is you guys are not playing like you played last season. It's not just about moving the ball further up the up the field. The way you played last season, he basically took Klopp's former team, calmed them down from that whole high press, continuous, gang press game, calmed them down. They were in more control. But now it seems like you guys are trying to play out from the back and control the game like City of old, and it's not working.
But they're also playing with, as Tom said, like number 10, a type of number 10 that they've not played with before, and they're also playing with a number 9 in Isak, where Liverpool haven't played with an out-and-out proper 9 like that for how many years?
But
like,
again,
stop. Die. Charlie, I want you to have the same energy if Arsenal doesn't play well with Eucharist.
Yeah, sure. But when did Liverpool last play with a 9? Like a proper 9?
You know
the last time Arsenal played with
last time we played with proper 9 was Aubameyang. Aubameyang was the last one. Darwin Núñez last season was supposed to be their 9. They had a proper 9 in the team.
But he flopped.
He just wasn't. The difference is
Núñez didn't play, guys. Núñez was not a starter.
This is their first proper 9 in the team, right? Since Luis Suarez.
No. Listen, Núñez was a 9 that wasn't performing. They had a 9 in the squad that wasn't performing. Arsenal have not had a 9 since Aubameyang. Out and out 9.
They had Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah,
Firmino. We can say Firmino. We can say you had Firmino.
Jesus is not a proper 9. You know that Gabriel Jesus is not an out and out 9. We're talking about out and out 9s. You guys had a.
What do you mean? He comes from my team.
Yeah, Jesus
is not an out and out 9. Are we gonna? If we're gonna say 9, so for me,
it's more of a 9 than Firmino is.
No, not true.
Yes, Jesus is more of a 9 than Firmino was.
Did Jesus not play left and right wing? Did Jesus not play left and right?
Firmino used to drop back.
Firmino, we bought Firmino as an attacking midfielder.
All I'm saying is pretty simple, right? You can't give that excuse. Oh, they're playing with an out and out 9. They haven't played with one. Give that same energy to every team that has.
It's not an excuse. It's just a reality. It's not an excuse, but it's just a reality of the situation. Is that like when you?
So my question again. Was Núñez an out and out 9 last season for them? Yes or no?
He didn't play.
No.
Play. He was the third choice. He has played ahead of him.
Your words were they've not had an out and out 9 in.
Yes, because he doesn't play.
He didn't play. That's why, because he didn't play. He wasn't a main starter every week.
Núñez started 5 league games last season.
Yeah, Dario, by the way, I just checked it.
No, it's not about whether he plays or not. I'm saying the words that
if he doesn't play, there's no point having him.
Listen, Tom, I did not argue whether Núñez played or not played. What you said was Liverpool has not had an out-and-out 9, and I said you had Darwin Núñez on an out-and-out 9 in the squad. But whether you use him or not is not my issue. But you can't say that
if we're not using him. There's no. I can't say we had a 9 and we're used to playing with a 9.
All I'm addressing is simply the statement that said Liverpool have not had an out-and-out 9 in their squad since Suarez. Suarez. And I simply said, if you're talking about play, I don't know. I don't watch Liverpool enough to know how many times each player plays. But I do know that you did have an out-and-out 9 in your squad. I can literally say, Darwin Núñez in an out-and-out 9. If you're telling me that in those 5 games he played, it did not click, then fine. We can have that conversation. I'm not arguing about whether you played him or not play him. That's not what I'm arguing about. I don't know how many times you play a player, but I do know.
I need to actually take this conversation a little bit to a different angle because it's very important. But thank you, Frank. Guys, got over 700 people in the house. Can we get the likes up a little bit, guys? We're only on 100 likes from 700 people. I get the whole system point, but using it to excuse players like Wirtz is too much for me. The man looks too timid, so timid, both on and off the ball.
You wouldn't believe it, but the Premier League player who's created the most chances this season for the Wirtz. The problem that we have with him is we're making him pick up the ball 30 yards away from the position where he should be picking it up, and then he's got to run 30 fucking yards, avoid 3 tackles to get in the position where he should be in the first place. There's not. I will criticise the system for him because he has played well when he has Isak up top, who's a striker who pushes the back line back, creating space in between the lines, which is where you want your 10 to sit, in between the lines, in the half spaces, getting on the ball. So you're looking at Atleti for that. That was the best first half we played this season, probably the best game we played this season. Isak up top, Wirtz in the 9, them 2 cooked all game.
Either way, your statement is wrong. Jusbury Hall, Bruno Fernandes, Jeremy Doku, Ward-Prowse, Brandon Mbeumo, Mohamed Kudus.
I'm in all competitions, Mo. In all competitions. Okay. It's him and Grealish have 21 each.
Yeah, someone just sent me this, and because they tagged me and you in it, offers. And bro, I'm watching Florian Wirtz, and I genuinely think he is too slow for this Liverpool team. Too slow on the ball. Takes a lot of time to make a decision.
The only chances we created yesterday were off him. Our 3 best chances yesterday, each of them were created by him.
The Isak one.
The Isak one, the Bradley one. And
I'm not sure that Ketike one, he created that one. For me, he loses the ball too much, for me. But he creates problem transition.
He doesn't lose the ball in the 10 no more. I don't disagree with you. He does lose the ball a lot. But he's losing the ball in the positions in between Gravenberch and the other DM. Why is he there?
I think you have bigger problems. You can see so many chances. And that's maybe why Charlie's sitting here and saying we have a chance, because he looks at Liverpool defense and like, what is this?
Sure. Yeah.
Neto behind Konate and Frimpong, my work, Estevao. Like, you can see too many chances. And I don't know what is the problem with Liverpool, but it's maybe the midfield. McAllister not being there. You don't have an enforcer in that midfield. It's too weak physically in that midfield.
I mean, the chances that we gave up yesterday, I don't know how many we gave up. I think we gave up like 8 or 9. A lot of our problems set pieces, and teams aren't breaking us down like that. They'll break us down like once or twice in a game. We give the ball to them 3 or 4 times a game because half our defense aren't comfortable on the ball. You can't do the style of football we want to do if my centre back treats the ball like a fucking time bomb, and my left back is so closed off in his body shape that he refuses to pass forwards. There's a pass map. There's a pass map on Twitter showing the difference between last season and this season. Last season, the left back and the left winger had like a big arrow because they were constantly linking with each other.
And the right back and the right winger.
The right back and the right winger had the arrows coming to and from. At least this season, the right back passes to the right winger this season. The right winger didn't pass it back, but the right back passed to the right winger. Go. If I can find it, I'll put it in the private chat. Our pass map this year, our left back doesn't pass to our left winger.
It's in the top 6 group.
Our left back doesn't pass to our left winger. So our front four is just cut off from the rest.
Is Robertson good enough to still play week in, week out for Liverpool? He must be better than Kirkes, surely.
He has to be.
Yeah.
He has to be.
So Dylan, what are you saying, Dylan?
You think he'll start Sunday?
No, he won't start Sunday.
No, they have to start Kirkes.
Robertson won't start Saturday?
No. Robertson should have been starting consistently by now. We didn't do it. I just... He'll start Kirkes. He'll start fucking Gakpo. We'll probably end up doing Bradley at right back, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch. Isak will be up top. Salah will be on the right. Van Dijk and Canard. It'll be pretty much the same thing as like Everton, but with Isak up top instead of.
Again, I don't know who's going to play in the midfield for Chelsea, but there has to be a question.
The midfield is going to be exactly the same as it always is.
Palmer is not around.
Well, actually, to be fair, there's a chance it could be Caicedo and Lavia with Enzo pushed further forward. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he done that.
It's a very physical midfield, to be honest with you, for Liverpool. It's a very physical midfield.
That's gonna be a nice bullying on words and on the movement. That's gonna be nice, that one.
Yeah, it's just that is too much for them, in my opinion.
Well, if he pushes Enzo further forward, I'd rather play Enzo a bit more advanced than play someone like Buonanotte or something. So hopefully,
do you not think he's going to do a thing that he's done where he's like Reece James plays in the midfield with Malo?
Yeah, there's also a possibility that he could play Reece James alongside Caicedo. In the big games, he does set up that way. I wouldn't be surprised if he set up the same way as the Club World Cup final, the same team that started against Bayern Munich. But with Lavia fit now, it should negate the need to put Reece in midfield. But I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't want to put Lavia straight back in. So I don't know. But I think, we won't play with I don't think we'll play with a proper 10. I don't think Buonanotte is really good enough. So I'd rather have Enzo a bit further up, a bit more solidity in the midfield, and then we go from there. But yeah, obviously, no Palmer is a big miss, and there's going to be a lot of onus on Neto to try and make something happen.
Neto and João Pedro and Estevao, in my opinion, not Garnacho.
No, I don't think Garnacho will play. I mean, it should be Neto, Estevao, and
yeah. Because it's saying 29 minutes. Virgil van Dijk, Ora, Farm, and Konate had to stop the sure goal. Which one is this? 29 minutes.
Kerkez gives it away. Osimhen puts a cross in that he's saying Virgil van Dijk should have slid across to him. Block, and then Kerkez and Konate clears it behind. Guess what? The code. That's what's called good defending. If Van Dijk commits, and Osimhen gets past him, Osimhen's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He forces Osimhen into a cross, which is what you want to do. You don't want the best striker shooting, and he trusts his other centre back to do a job. If you're trying to like bring Van Dijk into the same levels of shitness as Konate, Virgil van Dijk didn't get my goalkeeper injured yesterday because he can't pass a football.
Yeah.
If you lose Van Dijk, you're finished.
Of course.
Your whole defense is going to fall apart.
But they won't lose Van Dijk. They won't.
But if he gets injured, that's
the thing. He doesn't have an injury, guys. He doesn't have any injury record.
I don't even like. It's not even about injury for me, Van Dijk. I think that if they put Van Dijk in a position where if the defense keeps making mistakes, and eventually Van Dijk is the one who then makes a mistake, because every player will make a mistake in the season, and it's a mistake that cost them 3 games, like a red card, like last season. In those 3 games, they will suffer, and that's 9 points too much for Liverpool to lose this season. That's all. Like that's all. It's things like that I look at. I don't wish injury on any player. Fingers crossed everybody stays healthy. But if you're causing Van Dijk to be the only person who holds that defense together, eventually every player makes a mistake. If Van Dijk makes one mistake, that'll cost him a red card for 3 games, then there's a problem for Liverpool.
But we're not. Again, it's the thing though. We're not facing 20 chances a game. We're not. You can go look at every single game. The team that creates the most chances against us was Bournemouth in the first game of the season. And that was about 10, 11. We don't concede 20 chances a game. The problem is the chances we concede happen in transition because we give the ball away.
But that's what I'm saying, though, Tom. I agree that you don't concede. My point is, if they keep making mistakes and you're depending on Van Dijk consistently in a game, like for example,
we're not depending on him like that. Though.
No, but he's doing what the captain should do. Van Dijk defensively and even offensively, scoring the winner for you in the last minute.
Can I tell you something for real, Dio?
In those moments, if you for some reason don't have him on the pitch, like not
if
having
Liverpool don't have Van Dijk this season, they are not on 15 points. They are.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
not on 15 points.
But we can say that about every team, can't we?
Yeah.
Not really. Like City, for example, they actually played so many.
They don't win half the games they've won.
We're talking about taking our best player out of our team.
Yeah,
So
but
we do that with everyone else.
We can't say that about everything because Bukayo Saka is our best player. We didn't have him for majority, like at least half of the games at the beginning of the season. He was injured, and we still get our 12 or 13 points.
Yeah,
Like that,
so
that we expect
but
that.
There was games where you didn't win because he wasn't there, like us.
I know the game against you, Szoboszlai's goal is a goal that you know for a fact that no goalkeeper in the world, that was a worldie from outer space. Amazing goal. You've got to give him that fact. The truth is you weren't creating enough chances to beat us in that game. It would have ended up 1-1 if not because of that amazing thing that Szoboszlai did from God knows how far out the pitch. Like, let's not make it sound like, oh, you lost to, yeah, we lost to you outrightly, but don't make it seem like, oh yeah, we lost you because you scored an open play goal. You scored a set piece that was amazing that I doubt he can do 10 more times in his career. I doubt he can replay that thing 10 times before he retires. So let's not make it sound like, oh, hey, again, all I'm saying is there are teams that without their best players are performing to what you expect them to perform to. You take out Van Dijk from Liverpool, and that's a major problem. Alisson not being in goal. If you have
Mamarashvili is good though.
I'm not saying he's not good. No more. I'm not even downplaying. I'm just saying there's the 3 shots that Alisson stopped against Crystal Palace. Does Mamala Davilic, does he stop it? Those three saves that Alisson made against Crystal Palace.
Oh, we have to wait and see.
I'm not comparing both of them. I'm just saying I'm speaking to Alisson. I'm speaking to Alisson and the Van Dijks and how good they are and the levels that the amount of points that they saved Liverpool. Like Van Dijk literally will give you a good 21 points this season. And Alisson will give you another 21 points easily as your goalie.
So can I take, does this open the door for the likes of Man City and Arsenal in the league? After a lot of people said that, does this open the door for them?
It depends how long we stay. It depends how long this lasts. For all I know, after this international break, we could have figured it out, and then at that point, the conversation is entirely different. It's entirely dependent on how long we take to click. If come November we are still looking disjointed and poor, then yes, 100%. The problem is we've looked disjointed and poor from August till now, and yet we're top of the league. So the fact is, even when we've been disjointed and poor, we have shown that we can still get results in the majority of games. So what happens when it does click? Because yes, it's not clicked right now. It will click eventually. I don't know in what way. It could be a case where Verts isn't starting and we go back to what worked last year and it clicks again. It will click eventually though. My manager is too good to not have it click.
What it doesn't click? What if it doesn't?
It will.
No, hold on.
Why are you so sure, Charlie? You're so sure.
That's my point. Like we can talk about it like and say, all right, when like what is the assurity? Like what is the assurance that we sit here and predict the future and say it's going to click? What if it doesn't click?
Liverpool not going to play a full season. Liverpool not going to have a full season where it doesn't click.
Yeah, that's very true. That's to be fair. That's very true. Liverpool will not sit there and do a United.
Dio, even in our worst season, even in our worst season in the last, even our 2 worst seasons in the last 10, 12 years, Liverpool have had the longest winning ones in both of them. Because they can just make it click at one point.
But that's the point, though. For how long is that going to be sustainable? What if this is the season where that doesn't happen? What if because there's always that chance that eventually every time
so, like, you've been playing for 10 years, every season Liverpool being able to go on 10 wins.
Sleeping is a risk. Is there a guarantee you're going to wake up? No, or will I wake up like I don't know this? But yet you go to sleep. My point is Liverpool for the last 10 years, yes, you play badly sometimes and you still find a way to win. You still find a way to be relevant.
Weird analogy.
But there is, it's not a weird analogy because it is true. There is no guarantees, right? To sit here and say just because we have been playing badly since August at Liverpool and we're somehow finding ways to win means, yeah, eventually it's going to click. What if it doesn't click?
I've got no evidence to suggest that Liverpool are going to play a full season without it ever clicking.
No, I'm not saying. Again, what if it doesn't click? When
you're asking me for a hypothetical, I've got no evidence. If it doesn't click, we're fucked, aren't we? But I've got no proof that it'll never click.
But you just made a hypothetical saying when it clicks. Like you made an assurance saying when it clicks. How do you know it's going to click?
Because for each of the last 10 seasons, it's clicked for Liverpool at some point.
Because
but you've not won now.
So because it's
like
happened,
most of them.
because it's happened before means it's going to happen again.
I'm not saying that when it clicks we'll walk away with the league title. No, but I'm saying when it clicks we'll be a lot better than we are now, and the door might not be as wide open as people are saying it is now. Because when Liverpool are playing better, the results are going to seem easier, and people are going to sit there and go, "Oh well, it's more games."
What if it clicks for Arsenal then?
If it clicks for Arsenal,
they're going to bottle it.
They'll be fine.
That's an assurance there. He says we're going to Arsenal's going to bottle it, and that's a given.
But that's more of a guarantee than it not clicking for Liverpool, because we have got seasons of evidence to suggest that Arsenal can't get over the line and are bottlers. Whereas, where's the evidence that it's not going to? There's far more evidence that Arsenal are bottlers than there are that it's not going to click for Liverpool.
It's funny that there is an assurance when it's Arsenal, and yeah, you're right.
Because the evidence is there.
So the same energy I'm giving to Liverpool, which is, what if it doesn't click? What if it clicks for Arsenal? This is the season that Arsenal actually gets over the line.
Okay, can I counter what he's saying? Can I counter what he's saying? So that means Charlie, it's guaranteed that if it clicks for City, they win the league, because there is more evidence that when it clicks for City, they win the league.
Well, they could do. People are massively underrating City.
No, but I'm asking you. You said it's more guaranteed that it will not click for Arsenal, right? I'm just going to tell you. Evidence-wise, if it clicks for City, they win the league. Do you agree with this statement?
Yeah, they could well do. They could well do, yeah.
It's not they could. My statement, Charlie, is...
If City get themselves together and play their absolute best...
They are more likely to win the league than if it clicks for Liverpool, because every time it clicked for City, they won the league over anybody. No, so it's more probability.
Yeah, because why not? We can do it. We prove that we can do it, though. Yeah. That's the thing.
Based on Charlie's logic, based on Charlie's logic, there is more probability than when it clicks for Liverpool, they win the league, than Arsenal. Correct. That means if it clicks for City, they're more probable to win the league than if it clicks for Liverpool. Is that right to say?
We do it most of the years. Obviously, we didn't do it last year, but every time it comes about December time, we always go on match streak.
This has nothing to do with
I don't think this has nothing to do with City. You don't understand my question. This has nothing to do with City.
This is City and the Liverpool question. His question is simple. If it clicks for Liverpool, they most likely are going to go on to win the league. Yes, we all agree on this, right? We can all agree that.
Yes, fair enough.
Yeah, so now, because for Liverpool, now for City, you've shown in the past that once it clicks for you, you're going to go on and win it anyways. So if it clicks for City this year, does that mean that City goes over Liverpool to win the league this season? Is what we're asking. This has nothing to do with Arsenal. You don't have to bring us into it. You've already assured me that Arsenal are going to bottle it. So remove Arsenal from the conversation. You've already said it's definite. Arsenal will bottle it. Good. I will accept your assurances and remove.
He's accepting the bottle.
No. I'll accept your assurances.
I hear that. He's like, moving on from us. We're bottlers.
I mean, if we're bottlers, don't even bring us into the conversation. Let's talk about City and Liverpool, who are the two people who don't know how to bottle it and who are playing the way they're playing right now. If it clicks for City, are they going to go on to win the league over Liverpool? Yes or no?
Yeah. If Liverpool don't get themselves together, yeah.
No. Even if it clicks for Liverpool, it clicks for Liverpool, and if it clicks for City, I'm saying it clicks for Liverpool.
Charlie, you're very smart. And I know you know that. I know you know what the question is, Charlie.
Well, in all honesty, now we're into a bit of a territory of unknown, because you won't like that answer, because the manager who lost the battles against City when it clicked for both teams isn't my manager anymore. I've never seen Arne Slot in a title battle with Pep Guardiola.
Fair enough. Yeah. That's a good answer. I like this answer.
You know what?
Tom, that's a very Tom. Fair enough. That's a very good answer, actually, Tom.
I will take that answer, because you know why? It's not about whether it clicks on all this. If it clicks for City, if it clicks for Liverpool, and this is football, man. 2 + 2 is not 4. Yeah.
It's called Arsenal racism.
Yeah, there are no assurances here. No, this is why for me, when people say stuff about us, I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. If we're bottlers, why are we in the conversation? Don't bring me into the conversation. Just remove Arsenal and let's focus on the guys.
I want to be honest. I want to be honest with everyone. Don't you guys? It's not me. I've been listening to Sky Sports, Talk Sports, actually other YouTubers as well, and other pundits and stuff, and podcasts, Guardian, BBC. I've been hearing this since yesterday and the day before, that the team that is playing the best in the league now is Arsenal. Does anyone agree with this?
No.
I think City playing the best football in the league right now.
I don't know that. I don't know about that, bro.
Even City fans will not agree with you, Charlie.
No, right now, over the last sort of 4 or 5, I think they are. Who's playing better?
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
mate, Crystal
No,
Palace
no,
have
no,
lost it.
Tom. I hear you.
Crystal Palace have not lost
I
it.
actually think Crystal Palace is fantastic, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about the top teams, the teams that we think, like Chelsea. In my opinion, the teams that they're talking about: Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City.
Man City's, I think, playing the best out of them.
Did Man City play better than Arsenal in their game? Did Man City play better than Spurs? Did Man City?
No, they obviously didn't play better than Spurs. No.
I mean,
but that's what I'm saying.
If we're doing it in arbitrary,
Charlie,
then yes.
I think you are so. I think you have an allergy to Arsenal.
No, but
I think you have an allergy.
I've said many times that Arsenal got the best squad in the Premier League.
It's not about squad. We're asking the last 6
I
games.
did ask the squad.
The first 6 games of the season, which team is playing better in those teams that we've listed? Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City.
They play better than Brighton.
Like, what are we doing here? Like, realistically,
if we're doing arbitrary
Tom, go
top
ahead,
6,
Tom.
then
I
it's
want to hear
Arsenal.
Tom.
If we're doing arbitrary top 6, it's Arsenal, then probably Tottenham, then City. But Tottenham and City.
Let's see if they better than Tottenham this season.
I think Tottenham have been very good. They just have a problem scoring goals.
To be honest with you, I think City have played worse than Liverpool.
To be fair, we're not, because we're the top scorers this season so far. We're doing good. It's just
but
our defense and our midfield.
But you played against 9 of your goals came against, if I'm not mistaken, Wolves and Burnley.
But it doesn't matter. It's just a look at the draw.
I've quite enjoyed watching Tottenham play football this season, to be honest.
Me too, I swear to God, me too.
I think they've played some good stuff. I think they've got a problem scoring goals. I think that if they had a better striker, everyone's talking about them a lot.
And you say your top scorer this season. You scored 14 goals. Liverpool has scored 12. Arsenal has scored 12. You scored 2 goals more than the other 2 teams that are right behind you. It's not like you've scored 20 goals already this season in 6 or 7 games, and you've conceded more. So, explain. Like,
our issue is the defense.
I know, but that's my point, though. So you saying that you're playing better? If playing good means you are offensively good and defensively good. If defensively you are bad and conceding more goals, shipping in more goals, how are you playing better than the Liverpool who have conceded less goals than you? Even though Liverpool's defense is also bad. That's my point. Like, no, that's my point. Though my point is, I'm saying, like, you've conceded roughly the same amount of goals. Liverpool 7, City 6. My point is, your defenses are both shipping in 7 goals, 6 goals in the first 6 games. That's averagely a goal per game, right? And your offense is shipping in 14 goals and 12 goals. So that's averaging 1.1 goal per game. Arsenal is in the same league, shipping in 1.1 goals and about 12 goals already this season for the last 6 games, and have only conceded 3 goals in the league. So defensively, we're definitely better than both of you. And offensively, we're in the same bracket just like you. So how is it that any one of your teams is actually better? Is the question. That's all I'm asking.
I've not said that. I've said that.
No, you. I was talking to the Chelsea fan who said
he's like Charlie. He's like Charlie.
It's Arsenal. Then for me, it's Tottenham, City, Liverpool, Chelsea.
I will accept that.
Big fucking gap. Really big gap. Horrendously big gap. Man United.
I'll accept that. It's not like, if you say Man City ahead of Liverpool, that is fine. Liverpool racking up the points, top of the league, 15 points.
We've got good. If you do it on results, we don't just do it on results. There's a fucking league table which shows me that we've been the best on getting results.
But the reason why we don't do it, you know why we don't do it in the results, Tom? Because I've seen it many times when teams start well, like City last season. Don't tell me because Rodri got injured last season, the performances were shit. It's not only because Rodri. Pep Guardiola had problems in the system, slotting players in the right place. I actually think it's not only about the results now. It's too early now to do results-based analysis. I think now you talk about systems, you talk about how you are on the pitch, the setup on the pitch. That's what I think. You know what I mean? Let me do these 2 super chats because I know that some of you guys have to go. They compared Wirtz to Palmer. Guy is not even better than Smith Rowe. What a flop, trash player. Big up my guy Mo. Thank you so much off the chest. To be honest with you, Z, so adamant that Palmer is levels above Wirtz.
I don't know why people do this with Palmer. Like, the guy is an amazing player. People just need to quit this nonsense. I understand banter, but you can't banter a player that is that good. You should not even be bantering. No matter what the squad is doing, you should not be bantering a Palmer. Like, unless you're blind. And even when you're blind, I'm sure you can use your braille ears or whatever, however you watch the game, to be able to hear the commentators talk about how good he is. It's just disrespectful to that guy.
I wonder who saw this Liverpool transfer window hype. There is no hype. Okay, Blades, you're being disingenuous. Liverpool window is the best in the history, in my opinion, of the Prem. I've never seen a window better than this.
Only if it works out.
But I'm talking on paper, Charlie. It might all fall apart. It might all fall apart. Yes, you're right. You're 100% correct. But for me, I've never seen a club that won the league and actually went to do this freaking business.
Yeah, sure.
Like no one ever has done this, you know. They and said they won't win the league from the get-go. Also said that Liverpool have been playing comparable to Chelsea. I don't know if I say Liverpool have been playing comparable to
Chelsea.
Yeah, no, we've not been good.
Yeah, you haven't been good.
No,
Like, you haven't been good. To be honest, you haven't. Like, but anyway, to be honest with you, for Arsenal and Man City, I think the door is open for them with this Liverpool transition and the system and all the stuff. I think City are clicking. I think Arsenal are actually getting better by the game. It depends on the manager now and who's going to actually pick up more points. City have the advantage a little bit because they play Arsenal at the Etihad in the second round, but Arsenal have the advantage over Liverpool because they play Liverpool at the Emirates, in my opinion. I'm looking at these.
No, bring this comment up quick about
Which comment?
About why Chelsea are not in a title race, because I'm not sure how anyone can think that Chelsea are in a title race.
There you go. It's a comment.
Well, I'll quickly explain. It's very simple. We're not in a title race because we're not good enough, and we don't have a top goalkeeper. We don't have top centre backs. End of conversation. That's why we're not in a title race.
But you
So
spent a lot
on
of
the
money.
transfer market.
Hmm?
You should have brought in them if you.
Yeah, we absolutely should have done, and that's a recruitment issue, which wasn't good enough in the summer. But that is the reason why Chelsea are not in a title race, because we don't have the quality in the key positions that matter.
Objectively, that's an objective answer, guys. Not a banter answer. That's an objective answer. That's the thing.
But that's just the reality. All of us consider and accept that you need top centre backs and a top goalkeeper to compete and win a Premier League title. We don't have any of those. So that's why.
Why did you go and buy Garnacho though and not go and buy like a centre back?
Well, mate, I would love to know that, because I'm searching for those answers, and I don't think we'll ever get those answers. But that's the reason. That's the reason
we need
why.
Sherlock Holmes. We need Sherlock Holmes to go find out what happened.
Yeah, it's because we didn't recruit well enough, and we didn't sign top quality in the areas that needed addressing. Mo, we've been saying for 3 summers now. Chelsea need a goalkeeper. Chelsea need a top centre back. And we still don't have them, which is why we were not going to compete for the Premier League title.
I hear it. The problem is, for rivals, it's not their job to pat you on the back and find the answers. It's not their job.
No, I haven't got the answers as to why we didn't, as to why we didn't sign it, or we didn't sign them. And it's unacceptable.
You know what the problem is, Charlie? Some Chelsea fans, I'm not saying you, sit down and banter Arsenal for the money they spend. You spend money.
No, we did. We spent money. Mo, we spent money. I've never shied away from the fact that we spent money. It's impossible. You can't deny that we spent money.
Did you say this?
Yeah. At the start of the season, I might have said that. Yeah, which is looking a bit mad now. But I did say that at the start of the season. We've still got 32 games potentially for that to change. But
you still think it's a possibility?
Oh, with 33 games, it's still possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's still possible.
Hold on. So
clear answer for that.
You believe that in the next 32 games, you're going to finish above Arsenal. That means that Arsenal...
No. He didn't say he's going to finish. We're not misquoting him. He said there's a possibility.
I said it's possible. I didn't say we will.
Okay, so you believe that there's a possibility.
But so to answer, to ask Charlie, okay, I like to answer questions that are related.
Hold on. Do you believe that there's a possibility that
Wait. Let me ask him a question that's related. Do you think there's a possibility Spurs finish above Arsenal, Charlie?
No.
Do you think there's a possibility Crystal Palace finish above Arsenal?
No.
Do you think there's a possibility Bournemouth finish above Arsenal?
No. What are we doing here?
But Chelsea have a possibility to finish above Arsenal.
I think if we get ourselves together, there's a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen, and I'd probably would admit that it's unlikely to happen, but there's not zero chance of it happening, which is fair. We can accept that there is a possibility. It doesn't matter how small the possibility is. There is a possibility.
So, but there's zero chance that Arsenal ever win the league.
No, I never said there was zero chance that Arsenal ever win the league.
You said that Arsenal are not going to win the.
I don't think Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal win the league this season, but I don't think there's zero chance of Arsenal ever winning the league.
No. I'm talking about this season. You said this season. We're talking about this season. You said there's a possibility Chelsea could finish, no matter how small that possibility is. There is a possibility, and that's plausible. I'll take that. But then when we talked about winning the league, I heard the exact words: Arsenal are butlers. They are not going to win the league. We're talking this season. Like you literally are saying there's zero chance. Zero chance, right? When it comes,
I didn't say there was zero chance.
No, I'm saying because if you're definitively,
I don't think they're going to win the league. That doesn't equate to they've got zero chance. I just don't think they're going to win the league because I don't.
But can I ask you something, Charlie? For real, do you think it's possible that you finish above Liverpool, for example, or City?
Liverpool, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. City, it depends what form they continue with.
How quickly? You answer there's a possibility.
But all of this is irrelevant. What other teams do because we have to score. Unless Chelsea.
I don't think you know what I did here. I don't think you know what I did here. Okay, you think. Okay, so you were so hesitant. You said no about Liverpool, but you were so hesitant to say about City. That means you actually value the City team above Arsenal this season.
Do I think City's team's?
I'm going to come to you, Dylan. Just give me a second.
I don't know if City have got a better starting 11 or not. I'm not really sure, but
it's not better start the season. We're talking. Do you think that the City?
My questions are very straightforward, by the way.
I'll ask it again, but then I've got to go. But ask me again. Ask me a question again.
Do you value? You were so hesitant to say that Chelsea is the possibility to actually finish above City, while you were so quick to say yes, there is a possibility. That means you value City above Arsenal this season.
In terms of what?
Finishing on the table, better team to compete in 38 games. That's what it is.
No, I've never.
You think there's a possibility that Chelsea finishes? There's a possible chance that Chelsea could finish above Arsenal. You feel like there's a 0.12%, whatever it is, right?
Yeah, but
do you feel there's a possibility you finish above City or Liverpool?
We won't finish above Liverpool. We could finish above City, but I don't think we finish above Liverpool.
That means that you believe that,
and I respect that.
Yeah, you believe that Liverpool will. So let me say this. Let me ask this question: do you think Liverpool will win the league and you'll be second?
Because no, I don't think we'll be second. No chance. At the start of the season, I said we'd be third, and I'm not going to row back on it after 6 games. But I would admit that so far that is not. On the evidence so far, it's not looking particularly good. But I'm not going to change my opinion after 6 games. But I did predict Chelsea to be third before a ball was kicked.
Okay. Fair enough.
But that could be wrong. But let's see what the next 32 games go. I've got to go now quickly.
Thank you so much for being here, Charlie. Appreciate you,
guys. Thank you.
I want to talk about City and Arsenal a little bit. Tom, by the way, if you have to go, I know that you gave us your time. It's up to you. You gotta go. Let me know. It's fine. We're staying for about like 15-20 minutes, and that's about it, guys. To be honest with you guys, here you go. 3. Oh shit, I need to fix something here quickly, guys. Edit item. Here you go. It's I'm gonna fix it. It's fixed now. It's gonna be fixed now. Just give me a second.
Stay in the middle more. Stay like this in the middle.
Here you go, guys. Guys, hit that like button on the way in. Here you go. It's fixed now. It's fixed. It's done. It's fixed now. Let me do these super chats actually. Zayn is saying, I'm sorry to say Arsenal have played well when they have a problem to score against United, Newcastle, and City. Arsenal have struggled once again to score against a decent defense, and it's solely on Arteta. Zayn, I don't know what to tell you. So
Zayn, you're talking about teams that are difficult to break down in the first place. You're mentioning teams like United, Newcastle, and City. When was the last time we went to Old Trafford and won a game clearly? We know that we've always had a problem there. You're talking about St. James's Park. That is a difficult place to actually go and win anything. You're talking about places like City, who we say have the best manager in the world right now, Pep Guardiola, and some amazing players. So when you then try to use this to beat Arsenal over the head, it's a dumb argument as an Arsenal fan. For you to sit there and think that we are going to roll into those places and try to just beat these teams down. No, of course we will struggle to score against teams like this. Did we struggle to score against the teams that were expected to win against, the Leeds and co? No, we went ahead and we beat them, fair and square. But teams like this, we are expected to struggle and show what we are made of by making sure that we don't drop points against them. And when we do drop points against them, it's on us. But then to then blame the manager for that is the dumbest thing. You say Pep is the best manager, but yet you blame Arteta for playing an attacking football against them when they played the low block with 11 men and got a draw and got a point out of it.
Charlie, but your Club World Cup winners. Yeah, he left, but bro, they kept talking about Club World Cup. Regardless of everything, Inter Milan is trash. Hamid, let's make a bet. We are gonna actually finish above you, Hamid, and by a good fair of points. And also, Hamid, just can you tell me, Hamid, who do you play this Tuesday and Wednesday? Who do you play in the Champions? Who do you got in the Champions League this midweek? Let me know, Hamid, once you find that answer. Arsenal challenge with Ramsdale and Nketiah, Charlie, 100%. It's Chelsea fans will find all the excuses for not challenging, and I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, by the way. Like, listen, I'm not buying it. If you're good, you're good. If you're a good manager, you're a good manager. You know what I mean? It's like if you're a good team.
Here's one thing, bro.
Now go ahead. Now we can talk City. Now we can talk City and Arsenal.
But since you're on mutual, yeah, we'll actually do this because we've done this on
someone coming to my channel asking me question, guys. Go ahead, Dylan. Here you go. I'm gonna be right here. You can ask the questions.
You're neutral, yeah. So we're gonna compare the City and the Arsenal team, yeah. So we'll go with keeper. Who would you rather have? Yeah, Donnarumma or who is it? Raya.
David Raya.
And what?
It's not even close.
Yeah, because Donnarumma for me, Milan. Okay, I get that one. Okay.
No, not really. Donnarumma is not better than Raya in saves, and it's not better than Raya with his feet, and it's not even close.
Nah, that's mad. That's crazy. That one.
It's not mad. It's not mad. It's not mad.
So let me say something. Let me something about Raya.
Stop. Why? How did we move? Who moved us?
Oh, I just want to say this real quick to you. I hear you. Donnarumma won the Champions League with PSG. Donnarumma is an amazing goalkeeper. In the Premier League, I don't think he has showed me yet what he can do. But Raya back-to-back seasons Golden Glove.
Are you guys crazy for real? Is anybody thinking Donnarumma is better than David Raya?
Whether Arsenal won the league or not, in the last 2 seasons, he has literally had the Golden Glove for 2 seasons back-to-back. Not many goalkeepers can say that in the Premier League. So again, if you're talking about in the Premier League, who will I pick? I'll pick Raya because I know he knows how to do it in the Premier League.
Can I tell you something for real, guys? Donnarumma is a good goalkeeper. But do you know who was amazing in the Champions League run and had 7 out of 8 games clean sheets with Inter when we reached the final? And do you know who Pep Guardiola changed the way he actually approaches game for? Andre Onana. Onana.
Oh, na.
And for the people that think it's an agenda, I've been saying this about Donnarumma since he was at PSG, even before he was linked. And let me tell you guys something. For the people that come with Mo, you have an agenda against City. I sat on this channel, and the people in the chat know that. And I had a discussion with Don and Jess and Hussam about Donnarumma and how good he is. And I said, his save percentages, listen, I don't wake up every day to watch him play for PSG. I don't do that. I'm admitting I don't watch PSG play in Ligue 1. And I'm actually telling you, nor do any Man City fan, including Dylan here. He don't watch PSG. He only watch PSG in the Champions League. In the Champions League, there are goalkeepers like Costa, for example, that play for Porto, that looked very good, right? Donnarumma, last season, have conceded more than what he should have conceded. He has minus XG, and he's, I think, number 12 in Ligue 1, playing for the best team in the league in conceding goals. David Raya have improved every year. And number 2, there is something that is nice. Even if you think Donnarumma is better than David Raya in saving, like, like goalkeeping ability, the levels between the feet and the ball playing ability between the two is like basically night and day. And that's why I would pick David Raya. Move on to the next guy. To be honest, let me do this. Ahmed, I will let you know when you win 7 of them. Come back when you win 20 league titles. When you have the second star. Okay, and also come back when you have a treble. You know what? The only team that won a treble in Italy is us. The pride of Italy. You can win 7, having the best players in the world and collecting all the best players in the world. The Ruud Gullit, the Rijkaard, the Van Bastens, right? But come back when you win a treble, Hamid. Come back when you win a treble. And come back when you win number 20. Second star, you know? Second star. Go ahead. Next question. I like this. I like to be the question. Yes.
Let's go to right back. Arsenal, I'll let you pick your right back.
What are we doing here?
Well, who's your right back? Who's your right back?
Timber.
So hold on. Who's your right back? So I know who's your right back. Do you even know who your right back is?
For City, who's your right back?
Who's right back then?
We have Rico Lewis, we have Nunes, and we also have Kusanov. So that's what we're doing. We're going to compare them, man. We're going to compare for the team.
You don't even know.
It doesn't matter who. It will always be Timber.
You don't even know who your right back is. You can't say in fact who's going to play.
Look, guys, even Man City fans in the guys, Man City fans in the chat. Am I wrong to pick Timber as right back?
Yeah. Do you know what? I'll give you right back. I will give you right back.
Center backs. Okay, let's move on from center backs.
Kusanov is a good shout though. I'm not going to
hold on. Let's move on from center backs. Okay, let's move on from center backs.
I'll choose my center back. Diaz.
What do you mean?
So no, I'll let Arsenal pick his player.
I'm just going to put 2 names there: Saliba and Gabriel. Who are the 2 you're giving me?
But I'm going to give you John Stones, and Diaz.
Send them back to the geriatric home. They need to go back to the old people.
La wallah. He said that.
This guy trying to say this year, but these are the man, who won.
But I don't want to do this. I'm gonna do it quicker. Dylan, I'm gonna do better with you. Who would you pick as a defensive unit? Arsenal or Man City? It's just this.
Arsenal gone. I've gone.
Great. Yeah, let's move on from the defensive unit. Midfield wise,
Arsenal.
Midfield wise, you have Rodri, who's the best, but he's kind of injured in and out. Reinders,
very good.
Foden. Foden, right? Kovacic, Nico Gonzalez, and Cherki, who played 1 game for City, versus Zubamendi, Rice, Odegaard, Eze, who else? Moreno, and Norgard, Nwaneri. Who would you pick as a unit? Guys, in the chat, I want people to actually.
Bro, this guy's a unit. Yeah, but what's his midfield win? Our midfield is so good.
You know what?
Let me say
to be honest with you guys,
your best midfielder in Rodri recently said, "I've handed the keys over to Zubimendi. He is going to carry on the Spain national team." Like literally, your best midfielder, the Ballon d'Or winner, literally said, "I'm giving this person." So even if you're going to compare that position, right? Rodri and Zubimendi, yes, Rodri is better than Zubimendi.
Actually,
even if you're going to compare that,
I don't sign Salah.
Right? Can I actually tell you? In terms of start, I would Rodri, Reinders, Foden in his current form probably are better than Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken. Currently, the problem is Rodri is Nico Gonzalez, and Nico Gonzalez is okay.
Nico Gonzalez is a bench warmer up.
Kovacic has been injured all the time. Cherki's been injured. But that's the whole point. Like, it's not only about the starting 11. It's about the unit. Yeah, unit.
But they still when they come on, they still fit into the team nice. You're acting like they hold the team back. They don't.
They do. They do. There's a reason why you called Rodri FC.
The guy says why I call Rodri FC. Okay, let's go to attack then.
I think currently there is no comparison. Currently, yours is much better. Currently, like yours is
the only person I would take from your team is Haaland in the front line.
And Doku now. You have to take Doku. Now you have to take Doku this season. He has been on the right, on
the right, on
left. Left. He plays left, of course.
Okay. Because
Doku, to be honest with you, Doku, and also stop. Saka hasn't played even enough.
That's not
Are you?
again. I wasn't even saying that. I'm saying the reason I asked whether right or left is because we've seen Pep Guardiola play Doku left and right. So I'm asking what position we're putting Doku in.
It doesn't matter. Doku currently is the
If
best.
it's on the
Doku
right-
currently, him and Semenyo are the best wingers in the league currently.
If it's on
not
the
even a
right,
question.
if it's on the right, I take Saka any day. I'll take Saka. any day
Yes,
on the right.
on form, Doku now is being one of the most productive. I have to be honest, one of the most productive wingers in the league. It's astonishing how Doku plays football now. It's astonishing. You watch the guy, I'm entertained. And I'm not only entertained on the eyes, I'm entertained with product, with an end product, with assists and this and that, you know? Like, we got to be honest. Like, he has been fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not saying he
Doku.
hasn't. I was just asking whether left or right because I would take Saka on the right. Now I don't know.
And
who you
Saka
want to put on
hasn't
the right.
played this season.
Again.
Stop, guys, stop, because I got you, Dio. But you're picking Saka on merit because he has been shown consistency over the last years, right? Correct?
Yes.
Great. That
And
means
he
you have to
hasn't-
pick.
and he hasn't-
Okay, stop now. That means you have to pick Rodri.
That's what I said.
Not
I
even
said
question.
no. I picked Rodri for midfield. I said
And
even though
you
we
have to pick
many-
Foden. And you have to
No,
pick Foden.
Listen. If
And
we're
you
doing
have to
that-
pick Foden. And you have to
Yeah.
pick Foden as well.
listen,
Based on
no,
merit.
listen, I have
And
no
Bernardo
problem.
Silva.
Listen, I have no problems picking Foden and Rodri in the midfield. What did I say about the midfield?
And that means
I
City win then.
I said if you talk
Yeah.
about the units, no, I said, but you brought up the units more. You said let's look at the squad depth in the midfield. You listed all the players, and I said if that is what we're looking at, then I'll take the Arsenal one over the City one because why? Of Rodri's consistency, yes, but right now you have people that they're back.
And right now, who's playing better, Saka or Doku in the league?
Doku is
Okay.
playing better in the league right now, but Doku has been crap for the last 2 years. So if we're talking about consistency, I'm picking Saka. Since I'm going with consistency, you want me to pick?
And based
Foden
on consistency, I'm picking
Yeah.
Rodri.
Yeah, based on consistency, the back line belongs to Arsenal. Based on consistency, the back line belongs to Raya as well. Two
People
seasons
don't
back-to-back
like it.
Golden Glove.
People in the chat want me to pick Arsenal players based on consistency.
No.
But not you. People in the chat, right? Attacking wise, because they have Haaland currently and because Doku's there, I would pick City, right? Currently, I'll pick the City attacking. Midfield wise, I think it's a 50-50. Unit wise, Dio. I think it's a 50-50 unit wise, especially because Odegaard has not gone up to speed yet this season, and Foden has been playing well, and Foden has a history of playing well. You know what I mean? That is the thing, you know. But anyway, long story short.
So Doku has played. I mean, Doku's been amazing on the eye this season, but Doku's played 6 matches and have 3 assists. Right? He's been amazing on the eye. Saka's played 4 matches with injuries and a goal already. So again,
So you compare 1 to 3.
no. But he's played lesser games. So if you look at the stats, 1 in 4, you've got 3 assists in 6 matches. Yes, you look amazing on the eye, but again,
You just said 1 in 4. Yeah, so that means it's going to be
without his hold on.
12. So you get 3 in 12, yeah, because that's how it's going to work out. Because you just said 1 in 4.
No. I'm saying I'm basing it on what they've done so far. I'm not going to predict the future because you don't know how well Doku can go on to become a 6 goals and 3 assists in the next 3 games. It's not impossible. So I don't base it on because he's done 3 and 6, the next one is going to be 6, 12 plus 12. No, I'm basically saying based on what they've done. He's played 6 games. He's played 4 games. He's contributed a goal. He's contributed 3 assists. For me, your 3 assists are amazing. But here I have a guy who's played lesser games and can guarantee me goals. And he has showed that he can guarantee assists in the past.
Well, he's only played 2 less games.
Doku doesn't
Only played 2 less games.
But again, Doku doesn't have end product from last season. We know
Okay,
this.
I have 5 minutes because I have the football terrace after this, so I need to move on. So but let me do this. Hamid is saying, I see now why you like Arsenal more. You both are second rated in your own city up the Chelsea. We're not second. Like, I think in Milan, I went to Milan. There's more Inter fans than Milan fans, Hamid. And you know that. I've been to Milan plenty of times. Actually, plenty of times. And also it shows, Hamid, we actually have way higher numbers in the stadium in terms of attendance than you, Hamid. So numbers don't lie. Same city, same stadium. Why don't you sell out the stadium like us? Same stadium, same city. Why don't you sell it out, Hamid? I've been there. I know the numbers. Been there plenty of times. I hope to meet you there in a Milan derby one day, Hamid, inshallah. We'll meet you there in a Milan derby one day. The Arsenal glaze is so shameless. Last year, after all that glaze, City finished 2 points behind Arsenal and had the most points in 2025. Wait and see.
This is such a shameless take. You finished 2 points behind Arsenal after spending almost 250 million in January. You went out to spend all that money to finish 2 points behind us. You make it sound like, and again, Arsenal could have gone in January and got players too, but we did not. We did not. And even with how badly we played last season, it was the draws that killed us. And I said it earlier on the stream, it was the indiscipline. 6 games playing 11 men, playing 10 men for 6 games throughout the season is something any team should never do. Any team should never do.
Immaturity.
So Dylan, you think okay, I want to end on this because I need 2 minutes before the 2 shows. So Dylan, you think you have a bigger chance than Arsenal to win the league this season?
Yeah. You've got better
I like this guy.
I
I like this guy, Dio. I like this guy. I need to get him on shows more.
We've got the better attack. We've got the better midfield. Yeah. All they got is a better whipping the bus on the handbrake and just sitting back. That's what they are, bro. The set piece FC who sit back.
Who do you play this weekend?
This is the so hold on. Do you know what the stats were when we played you?
Well, was beating for most of the game.
No, I'm asking you again. Do you know what the stats were when Arsenal played against City?
Go on, let's hear it. Since you've got them, let's hear it.
Do you know what it is? I'm asking. Like, do you remember what you guys,
From the top of my head, no. So let's hear it.
This is the lowest ball possession you've ever had under Pep Guardiola. 32.6%. The lowest. Hold on. You played such a low block, and you're saying Arsenal play a low block. You play such a low block with 11 players. Pep Guardiola has never, ever in his career played a team that has had this low possession ever.
We're still doing good, though, no?
What are you talking about? And then you say, "Oh, we're the ones who are playing low block and we're set piece FC." Can I ask another question? How do you get a set piece? How do you get a corner kick? Like, what happens? What is it that you have done beforehand to earn a corner kick? You've attacked. Right?
In 2 minutes, I have the football terrace. So I need to go and cook Sam.
I'm just 30 seconds. 30 seconds. In a game, if I have 11 corner.
I love you, Hamid. You're always supporting the channel. I love you, Hamid.
Look, in a game, if I have 11 corners, you know what that means? It means I attacked your goal 11 times. And
but it means you can't finish.
No. It means you conceded corners, right? And then if I can convert that corner into a goal and you complain about it, that's on you, mate.
No, but you can't score from open play. You can't score from open play, so that means your attack is dead.
What you guys want to do is turn goal scoring into, if it's not open play, it's not a goal. Corners are part of the game, my brother. And if you can defend so well and concede a corner, thank you very much. I will use that.
It's not my fault when your centre backs decide to jump on the keeper.
Jump on it, then the referee should give a foul. Give a foul.
You know what the referees are like. You know
give
what
a foul,
like
referee.
in this.
Guys, how do you like our scouting with Dylan? Guys, his channel is in the description. Guys, please. Dylan is trying his best to build his channel. He's close to 2K, if I'm not mistaken, on your channel. 2K subscribers. Right, guys? Dylan, if you're a Man City fan, MCFC Fan TV in the description. So go and support Dylan. We need to get him up to 2K, guys. If you're a Man City fan, go and support. I hope that he texts me after this and says that he at least got 50 to 100 sub. If you're a rival, go support Dylan as well, guys. Put the Judge Mo community. I know you guys support. It's good. It's good. We'll get you on more. We'll get you on more.
How many defenders? You played 4.
Yeah, Dayo, I have the football terrace in 2 minutes.
You played 4 fullbacks. You brought in all your defenders. All. And you're talking about me playing the low block.
What? It doesn't matter. We done it for one game. We did it for one game. You man do every day.
You almost brought in a second goalkeeper. You almost brought in a second goalkeeper.
Every game.
If they allowed, what do you mean in every game? In every
you man like to defend and then go for a counter attack. That's what you man do.
That's a system of playing, though. There's nothing wrong with that. You did
but
the
it's
same
embarrassing.
Thing. Hold on.
Why do you man not like to attack?
But you did the same thing against us. You played a defensive game and then you counter attack and you scored your goal. And then we peppered you for the whole game. And you finally considered a draw. So for you to sit here and try and use that same button to blame me.
Do you not remember? When you guys when Haaland threw the ball?
Guys, I can't leave you live here, by the way. You know, I can't leave you live. You know that, right?
We'll come back and do this.
You can visit this probably Friday evening or something like this. What a show, guys. I will see you guys. Hit that like button. Guys, you guys are frauds in the chat. We're not on 300 likes and we still have about 700 people, even this late on the show. Guys, 300 likes minimum. Support the channel and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for everyone supporting the channel, donating to the channel as well. I really appreciate you guys. Guys, check out the video that I did reacting to Husam's rant yesterday. It's on my channel. Go out and check that one. And I'm going to see you guys on the Football Terrace with Hussam and Terry. And we're going to be there, guys. See ya.